Hello and welcome back to our Journeyman career mode. We are, of course, with Ajax still here in group number 4, trying to take out the title. 11 games played for us. We've got a game in ahead of most of the teams around us, but we are top of the table, so that is good news. We're going to get through another 2 months of action here today. There is a game against SC Heerenveen there, and I think we'll go and have a quick look at the calendar just to see which games we will play in this episode. Let's switch over now. Right, so November is pretty action-packed with some Champions League games, but we're pretty much out of that, to be fair. But in saying that, I mean, a lot of these teams we should be able to take care of on simulation, some international friendlies. So we have gone to the new sliders, 1.10. This will be the first episode of the Journeyman with these sliders. We have gone to them as well in the Atletico series. So I want to test them out here in this one. We're going to take on Man City in the Champions League. That will be the November game. Then we'll move into December, and we're going to take on Heerenveen, whatever. They're in second. We need to try and get a win there and just open up a little bit of a gap. So we'll push through and then we'll be in to that January transfer window. Let's get simulating and get to this Manchester game. Right, Champions League here against FC Porto, and we sit bottom of our group at the moment. Most of the teams haven't been picking up points other than Man City. We've got them on our home deck. Wobber gets us a goal in the 29th minute, and it's a 3-0 victory. Peng got himself 2 goals. Right, we've got AZ at home. It's a 2-0 victory. Gallo and Peng with goals again. Peng starting to hit some form. Right, an international friendly here against the Czech Republic. A 2-2 draw, goals to Pichler and Jungbao. And an international friendly here against Venezuela, and it's another 2-2 draw. Right, we are away from home, but we've got the Man City game coming up in a couple of days' time, so I'm sending the reserves out here to try and get the job done. It's a 3-0 victory, 2 goals to Kenner and 1 to De Graaf. Alright, here we go. This is the final game of the Champions League draw, and it's Ajax at the Amsterdam Arena hosting Manchester City. Now, Man City have got the run of the crop here. They are definitely top of the table, but if we can get a win here over them, we might actually go through and qualify here for the Champions League. Dortmund are playing Porto, and they're on the same points. We've got them in a 4-goal difference, but yeah, if things go our way and we can get a win here against Man City, well, we could actually qualify for the knockout rounds. Maybe they will show us the table. Maybe they'll just go into the teams. I do not know. It just depends on this lovely EA presentation that takes 6 years to get through. Here we go. So, yeah, Man City haven't lost a game. Oh, this is only the 4th game. So what's that? Does that mean we have 1 more? I think there's 6 in here. Oh, fuck knows. I didn't really look too closely. I think we probably play Dortmund again. But we would like to maybe get some points here and would really set us up for a campaign here. So we're going with Berger, Leonard, De Ligt, Pichler, Strabringer, De Jong, Boucher, Neres. Then we have Azinger in the cam, Gallo on the left, and Peng up front. So a lot of Austrians making their way into this Ajax side now. And, well, can we make Manchester City lose their first game? We've obviously got the new sliders, 1.10 sliders. If you haven't seen the video, go and check that one out. They'll obviously be in the description as well. But this should make life a little bit tougher, of course. What's Man City put out on the park? Jesus and Sane are in there. Ericsson is the captain. Dele Alli as well, Laporte. Okay. Well, I'm not sure who Gunn is, but either way, this is going to be a tough little test. If we can get through this one, well, we might be on here in the Champions League once again. Let's get into this game. Well, Man City with an early free kick here inside 4 minutes. Some good defensive play. Pichler gets out there and does the job, but they're going to come back in at us again through Jesus. That's a round 1. Here's Ericsson. They need some good defensive play here. Dele Alli just tearing us apart. Tierney slips it inside, and Berger is there. Oh my days. Absolutely pulled apart by Man City, and you can see why they are on top of the group. Absolutely shredded our defence, and there's nothing wrong with it. We've just been outplayed. Oh, how do you give him that much space on the outside? Strabringer got caught out, and an easy ball across goal. Berger, no chance. He was left hung out to dry here. Oh, that is woeful defending from Ajax. All the work to do to get back in this game now. Good defending from Ajax, and here's David Neres trying to get them on the counter-attack. He pushes down the line, still goes David Neres. Works his way forward, cuts back now. We'll feed this one inside. It's up to De Jong now. Can he get something happening? Feeds it off. Neres. Back to De Jong. Oh, there's just no space to move here. Neres. De Jong lays it off. Here's Azinger! Oh, come on! Azinger with an absolute pinger from outside the box. And Ajax respond in the 19th minute through the Austrian lad Zinger. What a fucking performance. Just found the space and he just wrecks it from range. And that's 1-1. Get in, lad. Lovely manoeuvre. Found the opening. Pulled the trigger. And fuck you, Manchester City. It's 1-1. There's Garlo. Oh, threads the eye of a needle. Ricardo Garlo. There's David Neres. Oh, good save. Who's going to get in there first? Bush got the touch. It's an easy clean up for the keeper. Oh, Dele Alli has absolutely murdered one. And Man City respond once again. 2-1, 35 minutes. There's goals galore happening here at the moment, and that's all class finishes. Dele Alli, what a fucking turn and burn that was. We were just holding space and just trying to make sure they didn't get a shot away, and he just took 2 seconds to take a look at it, whips it on off the sidebar, and it's 2-1. Good from De Ligt. Plays it forward, De Jong. To Neres. Boucher. Works his way forward here, the Frenchman. Cuts back nicely. Still coming, Boucher. Can he get the shot? Peng! Turn around, mate! De Jong inside. Boucher again. Oh, there's the whistle. Well, 2-1 down at half-time, but a valiant performance so far from Ajax. Oh, lovely work from Garlo. Defensive work from Garlo. Putting that one away, though. Free kick, play on. Boucher gets back, does well. Straybringer feeds it off. Here's Ricardo Garlo. He darts through the middle and works his way outside. He's got Dele Alli with him. He'll feed this one down the line. Oh, De Jong needed to get going. Oh, played through, played through. Oh, my days. That is brilliant football from Man City. Oh, Jesus has just torn us apart. Look at the passing skills here from Manchester City. Just vision and skill. And another finish off the sidebar. It's 3-1, and Ajax are a little bit out of their depth. Good interception from Clemens Lehner. Boucher gets the ball here. Azinga plays it off. Wants Garlo. Pushes forward the Italian. Cuts back inside nicely. Gets the pass off here for Peng. He lays it off. He's got De Jong. Has to cut back. Slips it off here for Boucher. Boucher will try and lay this one forward. He finds Garlo. Slips it off. Azinga! Come on! 3-2. And Azinga fires in again. Oh, this man's becoming a cult figure here at Ajax, that's for sure. And we get one back in the 60th minute. Still half an hour to play. It's 5 goals so far. Both teams attacking with flair and determination. And Azinga gets his second of the day. Boucher with a lovely ball to Garlo. Seen Azinga in a bit more space, and he pulls the trigger and finishes it majestically. It's 3-2. Gets in. The Frenchman works his way forward here and slips it off, and he's got Azinga. And Azinga's got his tail up. He'll slip this one off. He's got Garlo. Garlo gets the touch. He'll play this one back to Boucher. Boucher holds up the play nicely. He plays it off for Straybringer, back inside for Garlo. Garlo comes inside, looks for Peng! Oh, Peng! Right, we'll make 3 changes here. Just strengthen up all over the pitch. Pichler comes off, as does David Neres. And, well, let's just get into this one. Garlo with the delivery. And an easy save for the keeper. Brought on Wobber. Boucher. Azinga. Garlo. Lovely touch from Garlo. Breaks his way inside. Garlo. Still going Garlo. Feeds it back. He's got Peng! Oh! Peng! Served up! Oh my days! We bring it inside now. Dele Alli looks for the attack. Oh, they seal the deal. 4-2, game over. Well, a much superior side on the day. We've put in a pretty good shift, but unfortunately couldn't get the job done. 4-2. Well, some good manoeuvrability there from Manchester City. Dele Alli pops it in the back of the net. It's 4-2. And there's the whistle. So that is a loss. If Dortmund's won, we might be in trouble. Well, 8 shots apiece. It was an even contested game, but they managed to finish a lot better than we did. Azinga, though, a 9.0 man of the match. What an outstanding performance from the Austrian. Well, we've got a home game here against VVV Vanello, and it's a 3-1 victory. Azinga on form again, 2 goals, and Garlo as well Right, time for a U-Squad monthly report. Walter Orrs coming along, 81 to 87. Johan Pfister, 80 to 90. Piers Fanning, 79 to 94. And Dan Mulder, 79 to 94. Monthly scouting update. I think this is the final one back here from Ireland. Let's see if there's any real talent. Niall Gallagher looks all right, but only 60 grand. Jason Bowen as well, a goalkeeper. But, let's have a look at Gallagher. We'll bring him into the academy. Monthly scouting update here from Austria. A few of the lads. Pischler, Ronald has been picked up, as long as Winkler. We're looking for some real talent. Gabriel Darzenberger, we'll give him, some time to mature, but no signings. And of course, we are here in the Netherlands. Vermeulen's been picked up by some club. Justin Bruin, 130 grand. We'll keep an eye on him, but no signings this month. All right, here we go. We've got a game here in the Dutch League, and we are at the Ablenstra Stadion to take on SC Heerenveen, who I think have dropped to third now. Excelsior are in second. I'm not even sure where the likes of PSV are, but yeah, Ajax looking pretty good at the moment. I think we're still top of the table, and a win here will open up a little bit more of a gap. So we do sit top of the table by 2 points. If we can get a win here, it'll start making a nice little buffer. PSV in 8th, Feyenoord in 9th. Usually big forces here in the Dutch League, but they're not having the best of seasons. Ajax well on top, and hopefully we can get the job done here today. Azinga has been in some top form, and we are the top scoring team in the league, absolutely destroying some of these teams. I think there was a 6-1 at some stage back there, but yeah, this should be a big game. We're just going out with the usual lineup, so let's just fucking get into this game and see if we can get a win. Oh, Garlow getting back and doing defensive work as well. Here's Boucher off to Strabringer. Does well. Strabringer works around his man, the Austrian. He's flying down the line. He'll slip this one forward. He's got Garlow. Garlow works his way forward. He'll slip it back inside. No, he won't. That's a poor pass. He plays it across. David Neres works his way forward. Gets his pass off. He's got Peng. And Peng, trying to chip the keeper in. Dornbusch. Dornbusch. Cuts back. Does well, Garlow. There's the cross in the box. Azinga! Oh, Dornbusch. He was ready. Azinga lays this one off. Wants Garlow to fly through, and he does. Garlow slips this one off. Oh, Azinga, lovely touch. He gets it forward. Here's Neres. Can he get the cross in? He can. Garlow! Come on! Brilliant football from Ajax. And it's the captain getting the goal. Oh, that is fucking scintillating football here from Ajax, using that real attacking flair. Neres gets the cross goal finish, and Garlow puts it in the back of the net. It's 1-0 to Ajax. Lovely finish there from Garlow. It's a wet day here in Amsterdam, and he's finished it beautifully, and it's 1-0. Oh, Lena read it like a book. He picks him off at the pass. Pischler lays this one off. Boucher. Strabringer down the line. Here's Garlow. Gets the run now from Azinga. And Azinga pushes his way forward. He'll get the slip on here for Peng. Peng. Is he onside? No, he's not. He got it back inside for Garlow, but Peng is caught offside. Slips it off here for Azinga. Azinga pushes down the line now. The Austrian. Can he get a cross into the box? Brings it inside. Peng! Oh, what are you doing, Peng? Oh, he's all over the shop. And there's the whistle. 1-0 in favour of Ajax and some free-flowing football. De Jong gets the touch on. Here's Azinga. Fires it off. Neres waits for the run. Azinga comes in through. Azinga takes the strike. Garlow, get in there, mate. Right, 3 changes here. Perisale, Ziyech, and Vidma Vega checks in. Neres, De Jong, and Peng check out. And put Azinga up front. Plays it off. Oh, it's a lovely touch on. Ricardo Garlow is in on goal. Can he finish this one? Oh, great save from Dornbusch. Garlow, lovely touch on for Strabringer. And the Austrian works his way forward. Here's Azinga. Does well. Slips it off. Ziyech plays it forward. Vidma Vega takes the strike. Oh, it was an absolute rocket. A good save again from the keeper. And another corner here for Ajax. Garlow to deliver this one in. Azinga! Oh, Dornbusch. Here comes Heerenveen. Oh, Strabringer. That's a huge challenge. He fires it off, and here's Perisale. Fresh legs on deck. He's going to run this one down the line. Go Perisale. Keeps on pushing forward. Azinga working into space. Who's coming over the back? It was Azinga. But Dornbusch gets another good save. He's been on point today, their keeper. And there is the whistle. So a victory for Ajax and another 3 points. Well, 14 shots to 2. We came and absolutely shredded them. Garlo was on some scintillating form, a 9.2 man of the match performance. Right, it is the final game of the Champions League, and Dortmund, well, we need to win, but Ramos has put a goal in there in the first minute, so you can probably see Ajax being knocked out here, unfortunately. We'd need a couple of goals. We definitely need a win if we want to push through, because they're on 7 points and we are on 4. Kenneth checks in for David Neres, but doesn't look like we're scoring a goal here. Peng's picked himself up an injury as well. Ramos gets the second, and Garlo chips in, but it is game over, and we'll be out of the Champions League. Well, Peng is out for 6 weeks, so Kenner will start today here against Sparta Rotterdam. It's a 3-0 victory. Neres and Azinga with goals. Right, we've got Utra in the cup. Periseo starts up front, and it's a 2-1 victory. Neres and Azinga with goals. Neres in the 109th minute. Austria happy to keep us on board. Let's qualify for the next World Cup, except away from home here against Heracles. We've sent the reserves out, and it's a 1-1 draw. Kenner getting himself a goal. Right, final U-Squad multi-report for the episode. We'll have a quick scout through here. Noel Gallagher, 71-91. Okay, so the academy is building. So this is the final scout report from Ireland. Have they brought us some talent? Come on, where is someone? Casey Brennan at 140 will sign into the academy at least, and that will end our time here in Ireland. All right, Austria, what have you got for me? Bernard Winkler, well, he's jumped up a little bit actually, so we're going to sign him into the academy. What else have we got sitting around? Gabriel Deisenberger, no, not what I'm looking for, unfortunately. Rafael Mayer's already got grey hair at 17, must be a little bit nervous. No, that's it. That's it for that report. And the final one here in the Netherlands. Oh, Vermeulen's gone off to Adelaide United. Good luck in Australia, mate. Enjoy the heat. Justin Bruin at 140. Probably not going to make the cut for us. Anything else here? Daniel Jensen at 200 grand. We'll sign him in. Never know what happens. You can always release. And that is we done here. Let's send the scouts out again. Right, of course, we are off to the Netherlands and off to Austria. And the final one comes from you guys. I did ask you in a previous episode. I want you to do it again today. So any country you want to go, put it down in the comments section. And the one with the most thumbs up in a few episodes' time, once we get the scouts back after their 3 months, we'll get the call up. So get cracking down below. Where do you want to see us go for this third scout? But this one today comes from Luke Thompson. Portugal for any player. Had 9 thumbs up. Well done, Luke. We are off to Portugal. Right, we'll finish off with a real quick squad report. Berger's up 4. He is a 90 overall goalkeeper now. Myers up to a 76. Peters 58 up 4. Stadler 64 up 3. Hoffman 73 up 1. Berger 66 up 3. Clemens Lenners an 83 gone up 1. Van der Bosch 54 up 3. Schuster 69 up 3. Mulders a 71 up 2. Bakker 74 up 1. Tafner's a 77. Pichler 81 up 3. Vitek 64 up for a couple, whatever. Strabringer 78 up 1. Vanderlinden 52 up 4. Boucher 75 up 2. Zerkstra 64 up 1. De Vries 64 up 3. Visser 66 up 2. Ziyech is dropping down. Azinga, that's Raphael, is a 63 up 2. Hamza Shaw is out on loan, 61 up 2. Lombardia 60 up 3. Seagets a 70 up 2. De Graaf 69 up 3. Baumgartner 61 up 5. Garlo's a 91 up 1. Eriksson 65 up 3. Decker 65 up 3. Ronald Berger a 61 up 3. De Vries 63 up 3. Vidma Vega 74 up 1. Deisenberger 69 up 2. Zellner is a 58 up 2. Jonas Azinga an 81 up 4. Zerkstra 63 up 4. Montenegro 63 up 4. Periseo 81 up 2. De Witt's a 65 up 1. Peng's injured, but he's up to an 82. Kenner a 75. And Fastbacker is a 69 up 1. I might try and sell some players off in this January window. Right, so that's where we will finish things up today. We are on top of the table by 3 points. Season looking good here at the moment for Ajax. We're out of the Champions League, but that probably allows us to concentrate a bit more on trying to get through this group stage and moving on to the final group, which is group number 5. But hopefully you're enjoying this series. We'll see you in another episode. I'm Sparrow DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.